Well, there's been so much discussion about a small majority, a thin majority, and I wanted to have just kind of a frank conversation about one of the aspects of that that's going to be very relevant in the next 2 years. And that's when it comes to what's called a must-pass bill. And there's no better example of that than the budget. So as you know, we introduced tens of thousands of bills. There's very few of them that are must-pass, but those must-pass bills take on a very different meaning with a thin majority. So think about this. If there's a bill out there that the Republicans are putting forward on the budget, and if Kevin McCarthy can't get enough Republicans to vote for it, and it's a must-pass bill, it only leaves him one option, which is to go and get some Democrats to vote for it. And I've seen this happen in the past. So back to Paul Ryan, a bunch of us, and I was one of them, didn't support raising the debt ceiling by $200 billion. And so what I watched is because Paul Ryan couldn't get enough Republicans to support that, he had to go across the aisle and get Democrats to support it. And it ended up being a far worse bill, spending far more money than if Republicans like myself would have supported it. Now, it's a very difficult decision if you're faced with a budget or something like raising the debt ceiling that you just can't stomach, but it's out of harmony with your district's values. And if you don't give the speaker your support, he then goes across the aisle and gets support across the aisle to get it because it's a must pass. So I anticipate during the next 2 years, a number of times when Kevin McCarthy will be saying to Republicans, hey, we have to pass this must pass bill. Here's our best version of that. I can see why I may not support that or like that. And we'll be faced with the choice of saying, I'm either going to jump on board and support a bill that I'm not crazy about, because if I don't, the House will pass a bill by bringing Democrats in, and it will be far worse for the country. And so that's something I'm looking at as I'm coming up to this next 2 years with a little bit of anxiety about, quite frankly, about how to navigate that, when to support the Republican bill, even though I may not like it, but knowing the alternative will be much worse, or when to just say I simply can't support that. So I just wanted to give you that little flavor about one aspect of a small majority that puts a lot of stress, quite frankly, on those of us back here. Hope everybody's well.